Pro wrestling is changing. New stars are climbing the ladder in unconventional ways. That's what Dojo Pro is, a climb. At the top sits the ultimate prize. 13 entrants will attempt to climb this ladder. Win your match, you gain the Dojo Pro white belt and continue on. Lose, and you're eliminated. The final goal, the Dojo Pro black belt, and a shot at the Ring of Honor World Television Championship. For these competitors, it's a chance at wrestling immortality. This is Dojo Pro.
Hey everybody, I'm Matt Lott, and welcome to Dojo Pro. Our journey begins now as 13 wrestlers compete to become the first ever Dojo Pro black belt. And with that, a guaranteed shot at the Ring of Honor World Television Championship. Here's how Dojo Pro works. Each entrant has been ranked 1 through 12 by industry leaders based on a number of determining factors, the most important of which, potential. And it all begins now with the crowning of the first Dojo Pro white belt. That white belt will attempt to carry his title all the way up the ladder of 12 wrestlers to number 1. If that competitor is defeated, they are eliminated from Dojo Pro. However, the white belt will always advance with the winner of that round. That is until we reach the final round and we crown our first ever Dojo Pro black belt. Throughout Dojo Pro, you will be introduced to the top rising stars in the world of professional wrestling. Let's take a look at the ladder. At number 11 from Chattanooga, Tennessee, Gunnar Miller. Number 10 from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Wheeler Yuta. Number 9 from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Corey Hollis. Number 8 from Asbury Park, New Jersey, the bad boy, Joey Janela. Number 7 from Rancho Cucamonga, California, Brandon Cutler. Number 6 in our veteran slot, James Storm. Number 5 from New Orleans, Louisiana, Ricky Starks. Number 4 from South San Francisco, California, Aaron Solo. Number 3 from Long Island, New York, MJF. Number 2 from Tacoma, Washington, Shane Strickland. And number 1 from Honolulu, Hawaii, Jeff Cobb. But first we need to determine who will become the first white belt and claim that number 12 slot. In our first match, we have Kevin Koo versus Kerry Awful. Let's take a closer look at these competitors.
My name is Kevin Koo, and I'm a professional wrestler. A lot of people look at me and they kind of already have a preconceived notion of who I am and how I'm going to wrestle. I think it's because of my ethnicity, and I wear kick pads, and they just see me as like a type of guy who's going to go in with quote-unquote strong style. But I'm a very technical-based wrestler. I love watching British-style wrestling. I try to implement a lot of that into my matches, but a lot of people just will look at me from a face value level, and I welcome that. I grew up in a traditional Korean household. I feel like I had a lot of luck because my friend group was more punk hardcore kids. I got my first tattoo when I was 18, and I actually hid it from my parents for 9 months. And I was just sitting in their living room one day with shorts on, and I see them come up the porch step. I go, well, I guess this is the time to show them. Standing out is what got me here. I'm here to make my mark. I've known Kerry for a good while now, and he's a bit out there.
My name is the Dog Faced Gargoyle, Kerry Awful. I wear this mask on the outside because that's how I know people see me. They don't see me as someone who's sad. They don't see me as a man that bleeds. They see me as someone they don't want to even put their eyes on. Is this what you wanted to see? This isn't the face of some quarterback, right? You're not gonna see this on billboards, huh? I deserve love. I deserve praise just like everybody else. And whether you want to give it to me or I have to take it, the lights are gonna be on me, and the sideshow is gonna go into Dojo Pro. And I don't care if you're a thoroughbred. I don't care if you're a world-class athlete. You're gonna have to step right up. You know what I see, Koo, is a man facing a monster backed up into a wall. If you have a feral animal, and he is in a corner and you see the hair on his neck raised up, are you gonna antagonize it? I don't think Kevin Koo's man enough to back me up into a corner.
I feel like this is one of my biggest chances that I've had so far. Me being able to be here is gonna show me to a national audience to what Kevin Koo can do.
Am I gonna win? Winning would not be the right word to place on this. You should be asking, Kerry, is Kevin Koo gonna survive? And I'd look at you with these dead blue eyes in my head, and I would laugh and whisper with the most guttural of noises from my stomach, no.
Welcome to the dojo and welcome to Dojo Pro. I'm Mark Borzeka on the call here. Very excited for our opening qualifying match. And this wrestler is excited as well. Here comes Kevin Koo. And you can hear the fans thrilled to see Kevin as he enters the ring for the first match in this very, very unique and special format here at Dojo Pro. This qualifying match is to get one of these two men seated. And you hear an ominous silence here, which is probably appropriate for what's coming next. Kevin Koo's opponent is the Dog Faced Gargoyle. And boy, you could see Kevin with a little hesitation in his eyes and his body language, and justifiably so, because out of the smoke, out of the red, out of the darkness, maybe out of a nightmare, is the Dog Faced Gargoyle, Kerry Awful. This is one strange man, an outcast, a freak, maybe a mutant, known for tag team competition. Today he's in singles competition. When he wrestles in tag team competition, he is of course one half of the tag team known as the Carnies. Now you can see Kevin just very focused.
The following match is to crown the first ever Dojo Pro White Belt.
There's the belt in the background.
Introducing first, fighting out of Birmingham, Alabama, weighing in at 200 pounds, Kevin Koo.
Kevin ready to go here.
And his opponent, fighting out of Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 230 pounds, the Dog Faced Gargoyle, Kerry Awful!
Just makes me stronger, baby.
Kerry already starting to talk some trash. And fans giving him a hard time, I think, here already. There's the white belt, held by our referee, Amanda Lee. And the winner of this match will be seated. Some more trash talking. What, some more trash talking here is Kerry Awful trying to get in Kevin Koo's head, and Kevin not having it.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, fight!
The bell rings and we are underway with our opening qualifying match. And as I was saying, the winner of this match will be seated at number 12 and have a long way to go to climb the ladder. The stakes are high, but each of these guys just want to crack at this thing.
Cheer for me.
Well,
Cheer for me!
Kevin having a little more success with that than the Dog Faced Gargoyle.
At the end of this, Koo. Let's see what you got, kid.
That's disrespectful.
Kerry Awful really messing with Kevin here. A lot of John, and it's psychology, fans. He's trying to throw Kevin off his game right from the beginning. Get in his head, toy with him a little, off the ropes as they run into each other there. You got it. Whoa! Kevin with a surprise right, and here they both go. There's a shoulder tackle. This time takes down Kevin Koo.
That's how it's done.
You gotta appreciate Kevin Koo's guts there. Instead of going for that shoulder tackle, just level Kerry with a right, and they're moving now. Up and over the top, leapfrog, no. Caught him with a back elbow. Takes him down, got the leg. Could be going for a submission here. Could be going for Splash Mountain. His sort of variation on a half Boston Crab, but maybe a little too early. But look out, suicide dive. Right to the outside. Kevin Koo not afraid to take big risks early on. He wants to qualify. He wants to be the first man to get that white belt. And look at him going again. A second one. Two incredible suicide dives here. Kevin Koo has come to Dojo Pro to win that white belt. A third time? Maybe the charm. Now he got caught that time. Maybe one too many.
One more time.
Kerry Awful says his mother used to call him awful, of all things. Never got the love he deserved from her growing up, from his family, from his friends. And he's not getting it from the crowd here today. Up and over sunset flip. Nope. Oh, just caught the arm. Holding it there. A senton right on the arm. Kevin in a lot of pain here. You see behind the ring banners for each one of these men, and also the Dojo Pro black belt, which is the end game here for every single one of these wrestlers. As they want to climb the ladder and eventually trade in the white belt for the black belt. Kerry Awful says he's felt like a freak his whole life. And he's taken some of that frustration out in the ring here against Kevin Koo. Hard slam.
How you doing, bud?
Kevin Koo's got a very interesting background from Birmingham, Alabama. But he's from a traditional and raised in a traditional Korean household. Oh! And Kevin's actually coming back from a recent, very serious injury. Actually broke his neck last year. But he's back with a vengeance and not holding back, as you've seen with those suicide dives, and trying to kick his way, trying to make something happen here. Just kick his way out of this and get back and control some some chops. He knows he's got to make something happen here and put an end. As Awful hits him with a big boot, put him at an end. Oh! And a huge amount of weight dropping down on the chest of Kevin Koo. It's a 2 count. But Kevin typically wrestles a very fast-paced, aggressive style. And Kerry Awful knows that. There's a reason Awful wants to keep Kevin Koo grounded here. And he's been doing a good job of it these last few moments. Merciless, not only with the arm, but with the ear, for God's sakes. Trying to keep it out of view of the referee. But Amanda Lee getting in there.
It's Kerry Awful, not Kerry proud of myself.
Pick it up, Koo.
Koo. You
Kerry Awful has called himself a monster. A baby born so awful. His mother told him he'd never be anything of value. Working that arm. Kerry's had some great offense here, to be frank, but he specifically focused on that arm. And you gotta wonder if he has some end game in mind with the arm. Here comes Kevin with a big back elbow. Lot of momentum. I said he was fast-paced and aggressive. And he's shown it to us now, but Kerry cuts it off. Coming back through one more time. Back and forth here now. Big boot, got him from behind. Dragon suplex. Big move, going for cover here. Gets a two. Kevin Koo said if you got a giant dragon tattooed on your back, you're sort of obligated to be great at throwing dragon suplexes. And he is. We just saw a big one there that may have turned the tide for him in this match. Up high, on the shoulders. Awful brings him down. Onto the knee, hangs onto him. And there's a big lariat, turns Kevin Koo inside out. That was the Gargoyle Lariat, one of his signature moves. And Kevin Koo may be in trouble here. Frankly, Kerry Awful has been able to set the tone, to dictate the pace of the match, and to prevent Kevin Koo, as he twists back on the neck, oops, the arm. He's been able to prevent Kevin Koo from wrestling Kevin Koo's style. And unless Kevin can find a way to permanently change the tone and change the pace here, he is in real trouble. As the Gargoyle just wrenches back, Kevin's screaming out in pain here. Able to turn out and got enough of a clothesline. Second one. Boom! Big knee. He needed that. And you heard him call for it, bringing him up high. I believe he said super brainbuster. The elbow. He's got Kerry up it's up on top. It's high risk. And it's high risk for a reason, because high risk can also mean high reward. Now Kerry Awful fighting his way out of it. Pounding on that arm again. He's back to that arm. Uh-oh, Koo's in a bad place here. Kerry Awful climbing up top. Oh, right on the head. Oh, my God. Absolutely devastating. Kerry's a little slow to get there. Here's the count. 2.5. Kevin Koo, this punk, hardcore kid that grew up going to wrestling shows, trained at the famed Killer Kowalski Training Center, is down on the mat, getting punished here. But the kid's got a lot of heart, and he's still kicking out.
But you should have learned slow counts day one.
Very awful getting the face of our referee, Amanda Lee, and Kevin makes him pay for it. Focus on your opponent, and your opponent's not wearing black and white stripes. Your opponent's right there, slamming your head into the turnbuckle. And here comes Kevin up top again. He called for the brainbuster before, didn't get it. Gut wrench. Off the top. Kerry Awful managed to just didn't kick out, but grabbed those ropes. Good ring presence. Knew where he was.
Hey, you're better than me, Cole. Hit me.
Woo. Slap to the face, slap back. Look at this. Back and forth. Just guts and passion and forearms now. The elbows. Kerry went right to the throat. Just nasty. And Kevin comes back with a clothesline. They are toe to toe. Another big lariat.
That's it, Q. This is mine.
Reversal. Scoops him up and down. He's got the leg now. Could be going for that splash mountain. Twisting him, turning him. It's a submission move. Was it a tap? Yes, it was.
Here is your winner and the first Dojo Pro white belt, Kevin Koo.
Awesome victory for the kid from Birmingham, Kevin Koo. Crowd absolutely loving it here. Where he got that half crab and just unloaded on the back of Kerry Awful's head and got the tap, and he is the first man to hold that white belt, and he has now qualified. He's seated at number 12. He will have to defend that belt in his next matchup. Kevin Koo is moving on and pointing at the ultimate goal, which is trading in that white belt for the Dojo Pro black belt. Really, really great victory for Kevin. Coming frankly from behind here with some high-risk moves, with some guts, being willing to go toe-to-toe with Kerry Awful. Took a lot of punishment, and he ought to be proud of himself, the first man to hold up that white belt. And what's going on here? We have an uninvited guest who just happens to be the number 1 seed. Jeff Cobb is making his presence known here in Dojo Pro. And it appears he has something to say.
You see, these guys, they can be champions in the future. But there's a reason why I am ranked number 1. See, I've been all around the world, and I didn't come here for a wrestling school. I'm here for that belt. You see, this belt is my golden ticket to the Ring of Honor Television Championship.
Cobb's just about had enough. He said what he needed to say. I don't think he enjoyed much of the fans' feedback here. But his mission is clear, and his message was clear. He's the number 1 seed. He wants the black belt. Oh my God, what in the world? Did he just punched an audience member. What on earth? What in the world is going on here? He just just decked an audience member. He's throwing this guy in the ring. This person is clearly not dressed to wrestle here. And begging Jeff Cobb to back off. What on? Please, Jeff, come to your senses here. Oh my God! Oh my God! Tour of the Islands! That's his move! He just nailed this poor guy! Is he out of his mind? This man, for God's sakes, absolute disrespect to say the least. Jeff Cobb is somebody who a lot of us, including myself, used to have a lot of respect and admiration for. But you can't respect that on any level whatsoever. That is completely inappropriate and out of line. We'll see you next time on Dojo Pro.